My back hurts. For real? I'm gonna go buy some peanut butter. Eggs, peanut butter, milk, and bread. Then I retreat to my home for some mediocre head. Does anyone else eat dairy and then it makes them sad? I'll be fine like all day, right? And sometimes, okay, I'll just have like black coffee sometimes. I'm trying not to have caffeine anymore. I kind of have tea because I had peppermint tea at Tim Hortons and it made me feel really good. So I'm trying to drink more peppermint tea because I forgot that it exists. That it exists. But I'll have like a dairy product, like a yogurt, like a zero sugar yogurt, 50 calorie Activia yogurt, and the dairy in it. Like I'm not lactose intolerant, but I don't eat a lot of dairy because it's gross because it comes from a cow and that's absolutely sick. And I can't put unsweetened soy milk, soy drink. It doesn't say milk on it because it's not milk, it's drink and it's 50p by the liter. I can't put that in coffee because as soon as you put soy milk in coffee, it what's the word? Coagulates. It becomes rancid. It doesn't mix with the coffee and it just gets all gross and lumpy and you gotta throw the whole coffee out because you can't put soy milk in hot drinks. I don't know how baristas do it. Maybe they're using foam. I don't know. So I would use the semi-skim milk that's in the fridge. And then afterwards, after I drank this fucking milk coffee, it made me feel fucking like sad. Not like my mind isn't sad. I'm not saying it's sad thoughts, but like my body is sad and that affects my mind. I get really frustrated because like I'm like, why is my body so sad? It's because of the dairy. Stop drinking cow's milk. I think it's fucking weird. Cause it's like, why are you drinking a cow's breast milk? It's not formulated for you, and it smells like a cow, and it's really sweet. I thought they put sugar in it for a long time, and I googled it, and no, they don't put sugar in it. It's just naturally that sweet. It tastes like ice cream. And it's kind of gross. I'm not vegan or vegetarian. I'll eat meat. And I'll eat eggs, which are chicken's periods. But I think eating chicken periods is like more natural than drinking cow milk. Also, why why does fruit have protein? Why is there even like 0.1 grams of protein in a berry? Does it come from the seeds? The skin? Because in my mind, a berry is just sugar and seeds. Because that's all it has to be. It just has to be like sugar and sweets. It has to smell sweet. It has to like exist and sugar and seeds. Why is there protein in there? It feels like an abomination. It makes sense that there's protein in vegetables. I don't know why. Vegetables, a lot of them grow underground. They're like thick, dense. Fruit's not dense. It's just sugar. And I can see it being made up of sugar and like other cells. I don't know chemistry. But the fact that there's like a certain amount of protein in there, it freaks me out. Because what is it? Also, dairy's bad for your sinuses. Like, right now I'm talking like a fucking freak and my throat hurts because I had milk coffee and I can feel the milk in my goddamn throat. Peanut butter. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the people I was meant to message back like 2 weeks ago. And if I opened your message on like different platforms and stuff, because bitches, you be stalking me. If I like open your message on a different platform and I haven't responded to it, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I just don't know what the hell's been up with me the past 2 weeks. And I have a to-do list and I'm very, very slowly working my way through it. But I got a voicemail yesterday from my doctor, and it's not like a test or anything. It was like, please call us back regarding your registration. Regarding my registration, I'm not calling them back, but now I am like really scared and nervous that at any point during the day they're gonna call me. So you can understand that on top of my to-do list, there's a chance I might get a phone call from the doctor's office regarding a registration problem. And that takes up my whole day, so I don't think this top is like flattering on my skin tone. Also, it's the same color as my jeans, which is like very matchy and like it's not. I used the wrong term. Monochrome. And I'm not a fan of monochrome. I'm a fan of fucking up that vertical line with colors and stripes. Just like horizontal lines all around. And if I'm wearing, if this is blue and this is blue, that's a vertical line. If you don't know anything about fashion or styling, I can understand you thinking I sound like a fucking schizophrenic right now. Like, what are you talking about vertical lines? It's a design principle. I have a whole form I have to fill in. I don't even know the name of the form. She told me on the phone. And I was like, okay, thank you. And I didn't write it down. And I have to go Google a bunch of stuff to figure that out. And the idea of going down the Google rabbit hole of finding out what form I need, you can understand how my week is filled up with not doing anything and just sitting here and thinking about doing it. On top of the milk thing. Okay, like I agree with vegans on the whole. Okay. I'm factory farming is it's abhorrent. As a non-vegan, non-vegetarian, it's abhorrent. It's like the worst of humanity. The way those animals are treated in those factories. What? Why? Why? There should be laws. There should be laws in place. Why are we cloning chickens or whatever? A chicken is born. It's easy inside of a box. It gets like 15 hormone injections. And then it gets shot in the fucking head or something. I don't know how we kill chickens. I don't know. All I know is we were forced to watch those documentaries in high school. And I was like, yeah, this is fucked up. I mean, they also showed us like sad videos about abortion that were just free on YouTube that somebody made because they were like anti-abortion, and there was an Ed Sheeran song over the top of it, and I thought that was funny. But the animal rights stuff I agree with. I think you can eat meat in a humane way, and I think factory farming is fucking horrible. But I don't buy free range eggs though, because I don't think there's a difference. And I think people who spend more money to buy free range eggs, I think they do it because they think it tastes better, not because of ethics. She thinks that caged eggs, it doesn't say caged, it just doesn't say free range, but she thinks that caged eggs are like disgusting and beneath her. It's fucking crazy. Because I'm like, I bought these eggs, and she's like, you bought these eggs, why not the free range ones? And I feel like milk, the way cows get treated so we could take their milk, is fucking sick. And it's also gross because I don't want to drink cow milk. And all the efforts these fucking farms are going through to get the cows to produce milk, taking their like babies away from them and stuff. Yeah, it's sick and twisted. The only reason, okay, I called myself an emo hipster in a video when I got comments being like, emo where? Hipster where? So that's why I started doing my emo poetry readings. Did you hear that? And also because of the Trisha Paytas video where she's doing a spoken word, like free form poem or song or whatever, what do you call it, about animal rights, which replays in my head. It's been replaying. There was like a period in it was from like 2018 to 2020 where maybe just the year 2018. It was before Trish was on the podcast with Ethan. I would watch them separately and I would update. I got like updates on my phone for whenever she posted, and I was like, I have to check this out like immediately. Immediately, I was like refreshing Trisha. My stomach's making noises. I was like refreshing Trisha's YouTube page. Like she has to upload, right? She has to upload. Somebody said this about her. She's responding, right? And it was during that period where I was like obsessively watching her content as it happened that she uploaded the animal like slam poetry, and I thought it was beautiful and I thought it was gorgeous. So that's also why I'm doing poetry readings. Thank you, Trisha, for fighting for animal rights. That was her chicken nugget era, and she understood what it was like to be turned into a chicken nugget. That's why she did the poem. And I remember watching Ethan's. I remember watching the H3 podcast live because that was like not like live, but like after it was uploaded, like the second it was uploaded, because I was in tech at this time, and all I did was listen to podcasts as I worked, and I crossed over with my Trisha Paytas phase. Cause she's just so uplifting. I remember running for a bus. I was late for a bus. It was raining, but I had Trisha Paytas' music playing in my ears, so I couldn't take anything seriously. And being late for a bus, it didn't get me down because Trisha Paytas was in my ears. You know, you can't take things seriously. My stomach is making noises. It's like super. She's lighthearted yet dramatic, and it has a positive effect on others. Anyway, I remember watching Ethan calling her ugly and being like, she's responding to this like right now. And I went to her YouTube. It was like a few hours later, or maybe a day later. And I thought the whole time like she's cooking something because I know she saw this and I know she's gonna respond. And the next video she uploaded was her responding. And then her life kind of fucking changed. And now she's married to Hilo's brother with 3 kids. The guy who takes photos of water because he thinks water is alive. He thinks water is a living being with memory, and like some scientists think this. And he takes photographs to show the shape of water and stuff. I can see her being into that. And they say, "Ow, that's my udder." Anyway, I'm not lactose intolerant. I just don't drink enough dairy, so my body's not used to it. I've been active on my Tumblr, the same account name. I've been drawing like X-Men fan art, trying to get, cause there's like a built-in fan base of Marvel X-Men shippers. I mean, right now, a lot of them have moved on to the Spider-Man X Human Torch development. Anyway, I've just been digitally drawing and posting it on my Tumblr and trying to get activity from the Marvel accounts. The little the people who be shipping Deadpool and Wolverine, Nightcrawler and Wolverine, Professor X and Wolverine, Jean and Wolverine, Cyclops and Wolverine. I feel like I missed some, right? Mystique and Wolverine, Storm and Wolverine. I've actually never seen Charles Xavier X Professor that's the same person. Professor X Wolverine before. I made that one up. But I feel like Magneto would be a reasonable one, right? Not for Charles, but for Logan. Like, that would be a new one, right? And I want to get in on the Spider-Man shit, but I can't draw Spider-Man. Remember when Into the Spider, you probably, if you're like an art account or you follow art accounts, whenever Into the Spider-Verse came out and people were posting their like spider sodas. It was just artists like drawing their own version of Spider-Man. But they called it spider sodas. Why? Why would you call it something that's akin to a fursona? I just thought that was crazy, but I like tried and failed because I can't draw Spider-Man, and even to this day, I can't draw Spider-Man. I can draw a suit, but what the hell does his body look like? I just can't draw a Spider-Man that looks like a person. It always looks fucking crazy. It's like a Deadpool's mask. It's like I can't draw Deadpool's mask. And I can't draw Spider-Man's body. Without him looking like just a generic character. I don't know. I draw really cartoony, which is a huge problem. Because these people want to see photorealistic images of two men kissing. Photoreal.